didn't mean to turn the sound all the way off. I was just trying to turn it down a little bit. Oh my god, come on. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Let me also go fix these timers. So we don't need content warning for Lieutenant Dragoon to show up. So yeah. Hey everybody, happy Friday. I hope the day was restful and or productive for y'all. I've been programming up a storm. So I'm gonna say that the answer for me is a resounding yes. And surprisingly, as far as Fighting Friday goes today, as it says in the stream title, honestly, I have no idea if today is like a DNF day or a Street Fighter 6 day. I'm probably going to start off by playing Street Fighter 6, and if the vibe is right, then we'll play that for the rest of the evening, but there's a very good chance that I may just go fuck it and we play DNF Duel for like the other half of the stream. I don't know. Spectre is a very hard character to use, but Spectre is also making my brain go burr, so it's hard to say who's correct. Also, hi Vallejo. So yeah, that's how that's going. I don't really have any other announcements, I don't think. At least nothing that's like immediately pertinent. So we might kind of just jump straight into it. Yeah, like I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really wanted to like kind of talk about, and nothing is immediately coming to mind. So probably gonna step 2 and see what all's going on. So make sure stream mode is on. But yeah, hopefully everybody's doing well. How are we doing today? So that's going. Let me go get the stick and then start up Street Fighter 6. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Because, I guess I can talk about that while I'm setting up. Because, like, I am pretty close to Platinum 5. But, I don't know. It seems that, depending on the day, I have more progress actively, like, getting closer to ranking up when I'm not on stream. So, we'll do a couple casual matches in Street Fighter 6, I think, to warm up and sort of see how I feel. And if I really feel like pushing to Plat 5, maybe we push to Plat 5, and then after that, DNF Duel. That might be the plan. I'm kind of not sure, honestly. Like I said, we're kind of just, we're vibing and improvising, just kind of like letting it be. So let me see. All right. Come over here. This is why I made sure to double check. Or, yeah, I'm really going to be happy when I'm able to actually afford... Motherfucker. I keep clicking the wrong thing. I will be relatively happy once I am able to get a triple monitor setup going in here. Hey, Kaz, how you doing? Fine today. I fought a silver JP and a not rookie Jamie last night when I hopped back on casual. Yeah. That is the only thing about casual match that you have to kind of be aware of, is that since you do not have to do placements to do that, or even if you do placements, it's kind of like whatever, right? Yeah, if people have enough experience or played a lot, like, or have a lot of experience, like playing like offline and things like that, that happens. But yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. All right. Yeah, but I've been there. Or like I fight somebody and it's like, oh yeah, it says like either new challenger or something else. I'm like, okay, this is maybe fine. And then I play them like, okay, no, this is somebody who just doesn't do ranked, but they know how to play fighting games. And it's like, well, shit. I guess that's the thing I can talk about. I just realized. So Rashid footage from Capcom is beginning to make its way onto the Street Fighter Twitter. Rashid looks like he's going to be a monster again, and I'm crying. I know it's not going to be the same as like Street Fighter 5 Rashid, but my god, we're going to be in for some shit. Jamie was doing the most simple Jamie gameplay I've ever seen. It was infuriating. Full screen drink, DI when you get close, and the reaction times were on point, so I ate shit every time. Yeah. Yeah. And because Koken doesn't go full screen, or even like the one that does, still kind of slow, it's a little hard to make Jamie eat shit if he's like, when he has like that full, if you're not able to like establish that full screen presence. So yeah, I feel that. Hi, Blair. Hi, Shay. I'm doing okay. Today is just a good amount of up and down. Most of my back really hurts, but my roommate is going to be bringing up a camping chair for me to use outside. That's good. 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm going to do actually, while I remember, because this is important. I just now remembered to do this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab this link real quick, and I'm going to make a new command for us to use so that, because I realize it's going to be pertinent to, it is pertinent to what we do here. Very important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this link, copy this, come over here. Like Koken is only 90% of the screen. Yeah. Okay, cool. That works. Awesome. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a lot of my back hurting is from sitting on the stairs having to keep twisting on one side to grab stuff. Yeah. I do hope the chair helps, cause. One. I gotta turn off the frame meter. Fuck. Because it's blocking my sight. Frame meter off for a little bit, please. 1. Okay, so here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So yeah, as always, right, the people who have not seen me do this before, what I'm doing is basically the advanced version of like the first exercise from Geef's gym, where what I'm trying to do is sort of like feel out the maximum range of every button. And I'm trying to hit, right now, 5 in a row. Damn, 1, 2, 5 MP is a little shorter. 3, 4, 5. Then I like to think, and so sometimes I forget. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. The Cheers of a Prime Day and all the ones I love to get just weren't feasible both in space terms and also just carrying it in and out. 1, 2, little close there, but that's okay. 3, 4, good. And then 1, that's not quite a tip, but 2 here maybe? 3, yeah. It's like out here, 4, 5. Yeah, and so the reason why I do this exercise is mostly just to like remind myself of about how far my buttons reach. And the trick is, right, and I've said this before, so some of y'all know this already, but like the trick is that it's very easy for a button to hit at less than its maximum range, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like hitting a button at less than maximum range is not too hard, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because like if you're here, right, anything will hit. But if you're here, this will hit, but like this won't and this won't, right? So the reason why like learning your maximum ranges is important, at least if you're like really trying to like get like improve, right? The reason why like knowing the max range for your buttons is kind of important is because yeah, when you're up close, anything will hit. When you're farther away though, that's when you have to start weighing what will or what won't. And by practicing, it doesn't have to be like for like 2 hours or anything like that really, right? As long as you're practicing, even if it's like a little bit every day, just like a little this, a little this, a little this, a little this, it helps you get to the point where you can start kind of going off of muscle memory insofar as like, oh yeah, so I'm about this range, these buttons will probably hit, right? And that's kind of the principle behind doing that particular thing. 1, 2, yeah, this one's like super close range. 4, 5. Then we have delayed ripper, which will hit maybe about here. No, too far. 1. The delayed ripper is like a little closer because like 5 HK range, 5 HK should hit from about here, right? Not from here, but like even from here, it'll reach, yeah. Like 5 HK is a big fucking normal. Like this is about like what? 2 to 3 character widths away, and this will either just barely hit or whiff. Yeah, whiffs. But at like 2 or 3 character widths away, yeah, 5 HK will hit. Like 5 HK is like a big button for Cammy. Like look at that. Not from like out there, but like from over here, pop, downtown. Pop them right in the jaw, right? So let's see. We have those. The delayed ripper though is probably about like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like so a little shorter than, because like 5 MK range is like out here, and this is like a bit closer than that. So this is maybe about this, maybe a little, because 5 MP's max range is like here, right? Yeah, it's like barely longer than 5 MP. So like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, like sort of like the starter version of this exercise is what I'm doing now, where it's like sort of just once you hit where you think the max range is, you try to press the button. And then if you get it wrong, you just adjust on the next approach and try walking a little closer. You need to find one comfortable for large disabled folks. Yeah. 2. Yeah, it's a little closer than I expected to be, so I just have to overcompensate. 2, 3. That's a little too close, but 4. Whoops. 5. Okay, pretty cool. Works. So now that I've done those, I can kind of just work on a couple of like just basic combos. basic ones to kind of just like make sure that my hands are sort of warmed up and I'm thinking about what I'm doing. Especially practicing my link timing, because sometimes my brain slows down a little bit and I don't get the links properly like I should, like this. Here we go. I just had to speed it up a little bit. Like just little things like that also. So I think they do the input a little faster for that, but at this point, there we go, much better. All right, not bad. Then we have Plop, plop, plop. So yeah, I'm just running through a couple of like combos that I use a lot, and probably gonna just stop and take a little time to make sure that I get my cannon strike inputs going, because the thing that I've been having trouble with is getting those to come out correctly. And what I'm doing here is a little hard to see because of how fast I'm doing the input. But the thing I'm doing here is, so cannon strike, right? You jump forward and you do 2-1-4, quarter circle back, you 2-1-4 kick, right? If I go a little too fast, I'll mess up and I don't do the roll correctly. And another old-fashioned way of doing it is if you do a jump and then a half circle back at the kick, you basically get the cannon strike, right? But alternatively, you can also do the quarter circle back, right? But then you do a forward jump afterward. And in this case, right, in this game in particular, if you hold the kick button, provided that you do the other part of the motion correctly, you get a cannon strike, right? And the key with cannon strike is that if you really want to make the best use out of it, because each version, depending on which kick button you use, Cammy's descent angle changes a little bit, right? So when you're really far out, you want to try to use like the heavy kick version. But when you're up close, not so much, right? Like when you're like here-ish, you want to try to get the LK version. But ideally, maybe like here is really what you want. Because if you hit the foot, right? You see how it says advantage 8F for me up at the top? If you can hit at the foot, or even just below the body with cannon strike, you get more advantage afterward, right? And so the thing I have to work on mostly is just making sure that I'm consistent with the input. Just because I have a tendency to like usually overshoot and like not do the input correctly. And it's not like the worst thing in the world to just do it the old-fashioned way, because if you do it right, you can still get a pretty good amount of advantage. But, you know, it just helps to kind of think about these things. Alright, so that's us warmed up a little bit, I think. But I'm probably not going to wake up till we get some matches going. So I'm going to do casual match first. Do a couple of matches in casual match, see how I feel. If I decide that I want to push ranked, then we'll do that. If I decide that I don't want to, then maybe we just go play DNF Duel for a bit instead, I think. Just because, I will definitely say you taught me the importance of things like figure out your exact range. Yeah. And like the thing is that, especially, right? Hang on. Yeah, and like the thing also is like even when I measure, like even when I'm like in the middle of a fight and like doing whatever my inputs are, like I'm usually not like doing like robot eye measurements. I'm kind of just like approximating it based on what I've practiced. Like, okay, I think this is likely to hit in this particular situation or in this range, and I'm going with that. Got him. Yeah. So it's one of those things where, yeah, knowing where your buttons stop, right? Even if you don't get it perfect immediately, the more comfortable you get with that, the looser you can play because you can be like, yeah. And the main trick that I'm using for measuring it, because I realized I didn't talk about it earlier. Good. Punish that, please. Yep. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, that was a good jump. That was good. Yeah, like if you're ever wondering where I'm looking on the screen for the most part, sometimes my eyes will flick up and down to like life bars or super bars or things like that. But I'm not looking at the other person and I'm not looking at myself. I'm looking at the space in between us. Yeah, good. That's fair. Did the wrong strength. Nope. Yeah, I might die for that. They didn't have enough for level 3. Yeah. I got too impatient. I did a dash in. I thought I was going to be able to reach in, and they threw the Hadouken just in time. But it's alright. So yeah, like even when I'm even with like the range practice thing, if you're trying the range exercise and you're like I can't really figure it out, the trick is not to don't look at yourself and don't look at the other character. Look at the space in between you and use that as your measuring stick. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I gotta be careful about that. They're awake. They're awake. Yeah, dash, dragon lash to show you can. Put me in the corner. Didn't react to that drive. Impact. So yeah. Yeah, this is good. I'm playing nice and loose today. Yep. Dragon Lash to switch, but either they didn't want to press. Nope, didn't want to do that. Ooh, good Shoryu. Yep, got hit by the overhead. Oof. Have to turn it a little bit just to be sure. Yeah. If whoever gets five, whichever one of us gets five first, I'll probably stop doing casuals after that if they don't leave before that. And then we'll see if I'm feeling up to rank after. Mm-hmm. They're awake now. Good. Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope. I respect it. You tried it. Be careful. I don't really have that much left. Yep. Good for more corner carry. Good. Sure you. Mm-hmm. Hadoken. Nope. You stayed too close in the range for spin knuckle. Got. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah. I think after that Tatsu, I'm not gonna say for sure because I don't know, but it feels like after they tried that Tatsu and they missed it, their rhythm got thrown all the way the fuck off. And it was just like, all right, here we go. Yeah, I feel a little awake. Let's try it. We can do a couple ranked matches and see where we land. Thanks, Debbie. But yeah, like the exact range thing. Basically, I don't do a lot of the exercises from Keith's gym. I forgot to do anti-air practice today. Shit. I may have to do some of that a little later. I didn't do anti-air practice, but yeah, like the major exercise from Keith's gym that sort of like changed a lot of my perspective on a lot of this was that one. Nah. Hey. Ooh. Hmm. Nope. Gotta be careful. Yep. Yeah, I deserve that. I tried to go for spin knuckle. Yeah, like I again, I'm thinking a little too, and it's okay, right? Like I again just gotta play loose. Mm. Ooh, yeah. Eh, one match, not that big of a deal. So I might get caught out by like a funny air slasher now, but this person doesn't seem to like to use those very often. And they're a little bit more careful about like mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whoa, that was right out of my range. That's not an overhead. Ah, damn. He recovers too fast from that. Yeah. And then that overhead, I don't remember the exact frame data on the overhead, but couldn't reach is the main point. Too slow. Oh, yeah, I deserve that. You're gonna go for level 3? Nope. Oh no, that's actually a better option because then you do that. Up, party time. Oh. Oh yeah. Wow. No, I'm just laughing because I made a prediction. If you remember, I made a prediction earlier of like, yeah, if I get hit by anything, it's gonna be lol funny air slasher, and that's exactly what happened. But I said that out loud, not to jinx myself, but mostly because I was like, well, they're not throwing a lot of air slashers, which means that I don't have a good feeling for when they're gonna do it. Which means that if they start throwing them, I'm gonna get fucking hit, and I was right. If I'd slowed down a little bit, I probably could have done a spin knuckle, do one of those, and run that back. But you know, happens. Right, that's. Gonna back roll. Yep. Ooh, good. 2 HP. Yeah, good though. Slide. Oh, wow. Okay, no, they're awake. Nope. Nope. That doesn't work. Stop doing that. Not that it never works, but doing it at the range that like that, no, that shit gets exploded. Don't do that. Unless you are absolutely sure somebody's not gonna call it out, don't do that shit. Oh, good. 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 Ah, no, didn't. Okay, good. See, I reacted to what I thought they were going to do and not what they were doing. So, I'm not gonna die, but it's gonna hurt. So I kind of deserve this one. If I waited to see if they were actually see that, that's what I was anticipating, but I didn't. Again, I was thinking about. I was reacting to what I thought they were going to do and not what they did. Yeah, I started getting too impatient. All right, that's okay. I think I might be able to run it back. I think I kind of have an idea of how they want to do this. Right. That looks like her sweep, and that's why I keep pressing buttons afterward. Good. Wrong button. That might have been meaty. I think that's why I couldn't contest that. That happens. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Right, that doesn't work. I might just straight up lose this, which is fine. It's just what it is, but let's see. Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure there. If they'd gone for the grab from that move, I probably would have beefed it, but that happens. Yeah, I have to be careful now about those, because now she has the walk speed to kind of just like avoid. Mm-hmm. Nope, fuck, wrong one. Damn, I did the wrong spiral arrow. I literally would have run it back, but I did the wrong version of spiral arrow. Because I thought I got the counter hit. So I did the heavy version of spiral arrow instead of lighter medium. Should have known better. I'm a little sad. A little. I cheated myself there a little bit, but... it happens. But that was a good Kimberly player, so I'm not really that upset about it. Okay, modern. So we're not going to see a lot of... We're going to see a lot of the same strings, probably. Okay. Nope. Yeah. Almost. I should have just done a jump and been right over their head. Okay. That's fair. I see. That's... Oh, I'm just being silly now. Too slow. On my part. I think I can beat them. I think so. Oh, I thought they disconnected. I was about to yell and be a goober. I was about to yell and be a goober and be like, "What? That's it? You're gonna rage quit right there in front of God and everybody? Like let's say I got your name. I can fucking blacklist you." But nah, they just had to slow down for a second. Second, I really thought they were gonna go there. I'm like, nah, don't do that. Stop doing that. It's not going to work. Like, if you're gonna try to fucking drive impact after meaty 2 HP, it's not going to work. You need to stop. Like, if I get the meaty 2 HP on you, it's just not your turn anymore. You gotta live with that. Nah, I didn't do the other punch in time. Stop doing that. No. Even after I dropped it, I still got it. Yeah. Even with the drop, I still had it. But yeah, that's why I was like, after a little while, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can beat this person. And it wasn't even me just trying to like puff myself up and talk out my ass. It's just like, you're not, like you're doing, you're not making it work. Like, at all. Like, you're doing like the elbow and the this thing and the this and the that. And I'm just like, you're not, like, I respect that you're trying, but like it's not working out because you're leaving yourself too open. Doing Gladius in neutral like that is not the worst thing in the world, but you have to be positive that people aren't gonna like explode your shit for it. Almighty. Yep. That's fair. I'm not even upset about that. That's good. Good lariat. I messed up the punish. Thank you. Good lariat. I'm dead. I may not have had enough super for level 3 when I tried to do the level 3 super and it didn't come out. Either that or I just fucked up the input. I wasn't looking at my meter. So I don't know if you pointed out, but why do y'all wait so long to do this? I'm not even like upset, mind you. I'm just like, it's not too late, but I can't fix it right this second. Sometimes I don't know if it's intentional or not. There is never any reason for there to not be sound. Like there is literally no reason for there to for us to never have sound. It has to wait till after this match is over. That was a good parry, though. I respect it. Good lariat. And good SPD. Yeah, basically there's no reason for there to never be sound. If I am playing a game, assume that there's always supposed to be, if I'm on this screen specifically, on the, on like my AFK or like real life ones, no, there isn't game sound because the game isn't on screen. But if the game is on screen, assume that there's supposed to be sound. That's good. Chop. Why the fuck can Jamie use his level 3 like a reversal? Every character can, basically. To which degree is different depending on the character, but basically every character can. Oh yeah, fun fact by the way, Cammy's perfect win pose is one of her win poses from Street Fighter 2. I want to say that like every character, like every veteran in this game has like every returning character in this game from a previous Street Fighter, their perfect win pose is a win pose that is like a version of a win pose that they had in a previous game. So yeah, like Alpha era Cammy used to do like the back turn to thumbs up, but Street Fighter 2 era Cammy would do the back turn and peace sign. Ooh, that was good. Almighty. Drive rush, but didn't do the thing. Oh yeah, I got hit. So, Zangief, since we're talking about level 3 reversals, if you are not either out of the range of Zangief's command of his level 3, you either have to be straight up out of its range, or in the air, or otherwise not grabbable. If you are standing close to him, within his range, when the super flash goes off, and you are not jumping or in the air or otherwise not grabbable, you got hit. Like, you just gotta deal with it. There we go, that should fix that now. Shucks, I forgot to... Anyway, we should be fine, I think. Yeah, okay. I need to be more careful about... This is why I really am going to be really excited once I can get a third monitor and a double arm for aerial, so I can have certain things on the other screen and not have to worry about, like, shenanigans. Alright, it's Popeye. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you could have blown that up for free. Luke, you're asleep. Yeah, I know what they're doing. I'm trying to dive kick too much, and they're just walking. This is the thing about Luke. For people who are having trouble fighting against Luke, here's one of the major things to keep in mind. A lot of Luke's buttons move him forward, so he is very good at whiff punishing people very naturally. He doesn't have to work at that. So it's one of those things where if you are... fair. Too slow. Yeah, there we go. And that's why sometimes I throw those light normals like that, because they are a little faster to recover, so if Luke tries to jump out of the corner on me, kind of just make sure that he eats shit. Ooh, they're awake, they're awake, they're awake, they're awake. But they don't have enough for Pale Rider, I don't think, and they're not going to get enough on Perfect. Yeah. Now they have enough for Pale Rider, so I need to be a little worried. Yeah, yeah, I fucked up the punish. Yeah, I fucked up the punish, but... Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, that's fine. But that's fair. Yeah. So yeah, the main thing that makes fighting against Luke hard for a lot of people, which I understand, is that because a lot of his normals move him forward when he's attacking, if you're mashing a lot against Luke, then what happens is that if you put out buttons, right, in the space in front of him without being... And I'm not saying this like you have to like try to do like calculus in your brain about this, but it's one of those things where with Luke, you just have to be aware that he will whiff punish you a lot easier than most of the time you will whiff punish him, because a lot of his moves just move him forward a lot. Like, and that's kind of just the way that it is when you fight against him. So it doesn't mean that you can't push buttons against him, but it's more like you have to be careful to just not like carelessly like be matching jabs and things like that, because if you're fighting a Luke that will catch on to that, then you kind of eat shit. Okay. I could have canceled that if I was awake, but I wasn't. It happens. Luke. Yeah. Ah, too slow. sometimes I have to be careful about that because sometimes people will react to the drive impact after the Mhm. Too high up. Yeah, they're awake. You get the fucking level 3. Confident, huh? Yeah, if it was me, I would have literally just done the level 3 as soon as I got hit. As soon as I got hit by the other one, and I don't know why they didn't do that. Because if I'd blocked the other hit that they did afterward, they would have eaten shit, basically, I think. Okay, so I need to not do that as much. Yeah, okay, they're gonna start doing that, which is fair. So that means I gotta stick my approach to the ground a little more, probably. Fair.
Round 2. Fight.
Didn't want a cannon spike, but it's okay. Ooh. Punish that, please. Why does my nose keep itching so damn much? Shit. Yeah, that's the only part that is actually annoying me a little bit, is that my nose keeps seeming to, like, dude, I don't know what the fuck.
Comes a new challenger. The top player is here.
Alright.
Round 1. Fight.
Hey, Horizons. I didn't get... the joke is escaping me. You may have to explain that one, champ. I don't know. My leg was doing that last month. Hang on, okay, right. I need to kind of not fuck around, because it's Jamie. Oh, DNF. DNF Duel. Nope. Yeah, different game. DNF as in DNF Duel. Is something up with your desktop audio? I think we can only hear through the speaker. It is funneling through an audio sending program that the words are escaping me right now. TLDR, I'm running my my microphone from the computer that I'm streaming the game from. So it should be sending both of them, but sometimes, what's it called, does some bullshit. That was cute, you tried it. Oh, I didn't realize I was so close to burnout. That's actually kind of bad. But... Nah, please kill me. I fucked that up. I didn't like them to beat me. But the TLDR is that my microphone is coming from this computer that I'm streaming on, or that I'm streaming the game from, and I don't have it plugged into this computer where I have the actual OBS on. And the short answer for that is because with the way that the dual audio setup is, I could put the microphone on the computer that's actually running OBS, but there are reasons why I don't do that. Fuck, messed up the input. Yeah, it's plus. Yep. Don't do that. Too close. Ah, there's the command throw. I keep getting matched against people at higher levels than me on casual, so I'm considering a ranked match. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of just what it is. Like, casual match means that you are willing to basically run the gamut, which is... This is not me saying that to say that it's any less annoying, but yeah. Carrot kick. Overhead. And they're gonna probably go for, well, maybe. Okay, I was about to say it doesn't look like it's gonna hit, but I was incorrect. You're too slow. Good. That's fair, honestly. Okay, so they're doing that a lot just to like... Oh, that's unfortunate for you. Oh. I was short by like half an inch. Ooh. Ooh. Close. Close. I almost got there. Almost got there. Yeah, Jamie's a tough one. Because the main thing about Jamie is that he plays a lot in, like, the mid-range. He plays a lot in, like, this sort of, like, mid-range spot where he's sort of just, if he's really close to you or at, like, mid-range from you, he can kind of just pester the fuck out of you. Yeah, like that. Or things like that, right? Don't do that.
Right. Who's next?
Round 2. Fight.
Take a sip. Ooh, good arrow kick. Good. Sweet drink. Huh. Oh, damn. I didn't even know that he had 3 drinks. So yeah,
To my way. Take a swing.
I did get a couple matches against Jamie a little bit ago where I was figuring out how to punish full screen drink. Yeah. Good arrow kick. Good arrow kick. Ooh. Done.
Locked on.
But also, Jamie said I didn't want to keep going because stress. Yeah, sometimes it be that way. Sometimes it be that way. Right? Where it's just like you figured out a cool thing, you're like, this is great. But right now my brain is like feels like it's overheating and I cannot continue to do this. But yeah, every match is learning opportunities. That's good.
Here comes a new challenger.
Do I still want to switch to DNF? I wonder. Thinking about it, I might. Even so, just so that I can like. Couldn't do it quickly enough. Good sweep. Good throw. Here I come. No. Okay, so I just start watching out for those sweeps at close range. Got it. But yeah. Nope, I shouldn't have done that. That's a little too risky. Well, right, playing loose. I keep forgetting. Yeah, that was good. Bop. Bop, 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 bop. Dance for me. Oh yeah, level 4 medals. That's fair. Okay. Get hit by the toe taps. Which happens. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, that wasn't a punish counter. I could have jumped that. I'm dead. So this Madeline is a little bit better about handling the defensive than a lot of the other ones I fight against. I gotta wake up a little bit and see if I can start getting these anti-airs out. Yeah, haha. Ooh, you tried the sweep. You tried the sweep, and I read that shit. I respect it, but I read it. Good. Good throw. Good throw. Shit! I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I did that. I keep forgetting about doing drive rush cancels on block. And I should really consider that more often. Good. 2 medals. I could jump that again. Good throw. Oh, she has 4 medal levels. This is actually very bad. I was... I gotta do standing jab more often. That was good. I've gotta do 5 LP more often. This. Because it has the same startup and everything as the couching version, but it reaches a little farther. So really I should be using the stand version more often to just like too low to Ryu, but it was close. Yep. Sometimes it. Hey.
Round 2.
Sometimes that's the one. Oh, yeah, that was 2 MK. Thanks for putting me out of the corner, nerd. Like, for whatever reason, when the Jamie threw me, they threw me out of the corner. And it's like, no. I don't know if you meant to do that, but, get fucked, I guess. Two drinks. That's fair. Yeah, I should have stopped after the one. Thank you. Why are you throwing me out of the corner? Why are you throwing me out of the corner? I don't understand why you're doing it. You need to stop doing that. Good swagger step. Good throw. Good eating, punch people. How goes the fighting in these here streets? It goes. Arachno. Good to see you. I forgot this game had simultaneous input assistance, but yeah. We're not going to do the kill combo just yet. Too impatient, too impatient, too impatient. That was great. That was fun. That was fun. I don't think I've ever managed to play a harder game of Ultimate Chicken Horse in my entire life. That was great. That was so good. That makes me wonder if I want to put a dedicated thumb button on the right side of my controller now. Wait a minute. Oh no, this isn't the Jamie I just fought, but I did fight this Jamie earlier. I'm like, I know this name. Yeah, this is the Jamie that would like throw me and drink at really close ranges when you shouldn't do that. Good throw. Yeah. It's taking advantage of my impatience a lot. Yeah, and I remember the hard part. What are the LP and RP buttons usually bound to in training mode? Record and playback? Like R3 is usually record and LP is usually playback. Good arrow kick. Oh, huh. I went under him somehow. Or over him somehow, rather, and he went under me. Yeah, okay, I'm jumping a little too much. Good arrow kick. Take a swig. 2 drinks. Didn't have command throw yet. Ah, damn it.
This is our destiny.
I almost had it and I fucking choked.
Let's go.
If I hadn't messed up the super cancel after the spin knuckle, that would have pretty much been pretty much it. Done. Woo! Baby. Yeah, okay. Well, let me finish the set. I thought the set was over and it's not. So I'm gonna finish the set and then take a break. And I think we're gonna switch to DNF duel afterward. Because if I try to push for plat 5, I'll probably start getting jittery and kind of fuck it up. So I think we can... No!
Round 2.
Ooh, good. Blup, blup. Sip, sip. Sippy cup. Ooh, good. Sippy cup 2. Sippy cup 3. Alright, he's got command throw now. Gotta be careful. Ooh! Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. So what happened there, right? I know exactly what happened there, and I'm so sorry for this, Jamie. I feel for them so bad. So what happened was, right? They did the move. They did Jamie's level 2 super, the Devil's Song, which temporarily boosts him to like maximum drink level for a while. They already had command throw unlocked, so what they were trying to do was use the activation of the super to get time, I think, to confirm into command throw and then blow me up afterward, because Jamie at drink level 4 from Devil's Song is not quite as strong as natural drink level 4, but it's just strong enough that he probably would have like run that shit back. But either because I was out of range or still in hit stun, it was one of those two, right? They tried for the command throw, and it didn't come out. And I was in range for 2 MK, and that was it. Done deal. So yeah, I think we're going to switch to DNF duel after I come back from break. But it is time for break, so get up, stretch, get some water, do whatever you need, and we will be back in a couple minutes with DNF duel. See y'all in a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action.
Henty!
The jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's only one person who can stop, and that's me. Hey everybody, my name is Sean. They call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games. Games make you, basically. Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No. Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker. Going too fast is no good. Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button. Button hit good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed. Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics. I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness. Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit! Fuck out of here. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck now. Stank ass, punk ass, smelly ass motherfucker. Yo! Not with the deep cut. My brain is full of eels. Anyway, so fuck. We should just play this fucking video game. Damn it! That's not fair. No, that's fighting dirty. You can't do that. Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Just for that, I'll teach y'all to talk to me about the consequences of my own actions. And now, this poll that I'm not gonna look at the results of yet. I'm lying. I'm gonna look right now. Jesus fuck! Why are y'all like this? What was the reason? This is all according to my calculations. We will probably be fine. God damn it. Can somebody clip that? Going too fast is no good. You facetious motherfuckers. You really are gonna stand up in front of God and everybody. Oh my fucking God. No. No. I can't fucking stand you. How dare you? How very dare you? You right, but shut up. Give me a church. I told y'all I was gonna get a church, and I got a church. Apris above be praised. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. And peanut butter. Praise be to Lord R.N. Jesus. For in our time of need, he has provided. Can I get a blessings to R.N. Jesus in the chat? I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
What kind of just nonsense did you just... What in the hell do you mean? You put me on your whole motherfucking screen?
Oh, they're all gonna die. Somebody clip that. Oh no. Not again. Y'all do what I think y'all did? Y'all can't bully me like this. Y'all got me all kinds of twists turned up right now. I don't know what the... I applaud you, but also, God fucking damn it, I would just be like, fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, I should be fine. Fuck. There we go. All right, we're back. So Horizon's bringing that up. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and just start switching my microphone back over to high nu when I do streams so that the audio always comes in directly that way. The only thing that's a pain is then making sure that high nu will actually run the captions properly, because sometimes it doesn't do that. So I'm gonna have to think about that. So maybe we'll try it on Sunday and see how that goes, because I've done it before. It's just that I always forget to plug the microphone back into Ariel afterward, which is why I don't like doing it. But we're thinking about. But also, hi Bates, hi Ebony. Welcome on in. As always, glad to have y'all here. Right, I need to switch the game. We are now not playing Street Fighter 6. We are playing Dungeon and Fighter Duel. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Should have updated. But yeah, how are you both doing today? Hopefully well. Hope the day has found you restful and or productive. Okay, so it's been a while since we played DNF Duel. Like a hot minute. So I'm gonna go into training mode and give y'all a basic rundown of what the fuck we're dealing with. So, DNF Duel is a fighting game based on the property Dungeon Fighter Online, which is currently made and maintained by Nexon. And all the characters are different playable classes from DNF, from DFO rather. The reason why the game is called DNF Duel is because the original Korean name for the franchise is Dungeon and Fight, or DNF. So it's called DNF Duel instead of DFO Duel because that reason. So, remind me to talk to you about audio stuff later if you want, because there might be a thing you can do to help audio stuff in general that one other person I noticed before. Yeah. I'll probably remind you after stream. If it's the latency thing, yeah, insofar as like the microphone quality, I'm probably pretty sure that if I pipe it in from High-Nu, it will probably increase as far as like the microphone quality goes. But yeah, I'll check in with you anyway just to see. But yeah, so train of thought, talking about DNF Duel, its history. Right, so DNF Duel, the visual style, while it looks very much like an Arc System Works game, that's mostly because Arc System Works sort of did consulting for the art style and things like that. But the actual developers of the game, the people who programmed it and everything, is a team known as Aiding, or a company known as Aiding. For those of you who are not familiar with Aiding, they are also known as Raising, like R-A-I-Z-I-N-G. I'm just really sensitive about talking about audio things because sometimes I mention things and people get angry. Then when I don't mention things, people get angry because I didn't mention it. Yeah, like the worst that will ever happen in my case is that if I don't have game audio and nobody told me and I get annoyed about that, it's only because it's like, if you noticed and you didn't say anything, it's like, but it's like 30 minutes into stream, and it's not even like, oh god, I'm angry, how dare you. It's just that would have been nice to know earlier. But I feel you, I get it. Yeah, usually it only bothers me if people bring it up, and then I go, well, shrug, I don't have the energy to fix it right now. And then they go, well, but I'm like, don't do that. This might help that too, and that's all. I'll say all that bit till later. Alrighty. So yeah, Aiding is responsible for games such as the Bloody Roar franchise, as well as Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, as well as the fighting game Fate Unlimited Codes. I bring all that up to say that, unlike modern Arc System Works, who has kind of like a very sort of like tame approach to how they like to do fighting games, Aiding has been around for a while. Aiding also, I believe, helped with the development of Street Fighter 4, if I remember right. No, that might have been Dips, actually. I can't remember. Brain is having a fart. But yeah, Aiding has been around for a while, but I bring all this up to say that, like, Aiding's philosophy on fighting games is that, people just do some wild shit in these games, and that's kind of what it is. Aiding games are an experience, and that's really the only way that I can phrase it. They're very much not shy about making characters relatively strong and powerful and just doing like wild shit all the time. They don't really have any kind of like hesitance about that, and it can become, if you're not used to it, or if that's not your speed of game, you may be like, Aiding games are like too jank and too wild for me, which is understandable, but like also that's the very essence of the way they kind of like to do things. So DNF Duel had its first DLC character, Spectre, release earlier this week, and with Spectre came a whole new balance patch with a bunch of changes to each individual character, as well as two major system changes. The first major system change is that when you select a character, right, you now pick between either the gold cube or the clear cube. So, the gold cube will activate at 30% HP or less, and is usually a very powerful additional effect that happens for your character. In the case of Spectre, for example, her gold cube is called License. Daredevil, which is a special effect that she has, is activated permanently once she hits her awakening under gold cube, and her movement speed also increases permanently under gold cube. Obviously, this resets between rounds. On the other hand, you also now have the option for the clear cube. The clear cube gives activates earlier, but the flip side is that the bonuses are usually a little bit less strong. Right? Spectre seems like the Gaslight Gatekeep girl boss type. Am I wrong? Vengeance Katana GF is basically her thing. So close, but close base, really, relatively speaking. I guess you could technically say that, like, Katana, that, like, Vengeful Katana GF, basically is, Gaslight Gatekeep girl boss. So more Gatekeep and girl boss, not so much Gaslight? Yeah. So, the particular thing about DNF Duel, right, is that the control scheme itself is relatively straightforward. Let me just put my gauge settings for awakening back to normal real quick. Right? So, with DNF Duel, info display settings, display both. So, with DNF Duel, you have 4 buttons. Your A attack and B attack, your skill button, which is kind of like Smash Brothers-esque, in that you have different inputs for neutral, forward, back, and down, as well as like an air special. Spectre has 2 air specials, but we're going to get into that a little bit later, or 2 air skills, rather. So you have the A button, the B button, the skill button, as well as the MP skill button. And the MP skill button also has directional influence involved. But as you can see, right, that little blue bar under my health meter, the MP gauge, my MP skills will use up some of that MP gauge in order to activate. And the interesting thing about MP skills, right, is that MP skills have both a simple input, right, as well as a manual input. So with the manual input, the main difference is not a change in damage or anything like that, but note this. You notice how it takes a little bit longer after I do Shaker Blast with the easy input or the simple input? It takes a little while for my MP to start regenerating, right? But with the technical input, it starts recovering a lot faster. So it doesn't change the damage, it doesn't change like the properties of the move or anything like that. It's just that for moves, your MP skills that happen to have technical inputs will basically just recover MP faster if you can do the technical input.
That's cute.
And that's basically the main difference, right? The other thing to kind of note about DNF Duel is that as you take damage, right, and as your HP goes past certain thresholds, you slowly get a larger MP meter. As you can sort of see what's happening with Berserker, right? It's like Berserker starts at 100. If I hit him a couple times, he goes to 120, right? Obviously, in a real match, you don't regenerate health in the way that what's happening here. So basically, as you get more beat up, your MP meter extends longer and longer, which lets you do more things with your MP skills, right? And sort of so on and so forth. That's kind of the pattern that it follows. So most characters in DNF Duel can usually do something like A, B, skill, into MP skill, right? And that's pretty useful. Now, the main reason why you want to use MP skills is because... Let me do the gauge settings real quick and turn off immediate recovery for player 2. So you may notice that as I hit Berserker, right, there's a big chunk of his HP that's grayed out. He will very slowly regenerate that, right? But if you hit somebody with an MP skill, right, not only does the MP skill do damage, but it also consumes their white HP. Which is basically how you start pushing people towards death, basically. Because if you just hit them a bunch of normal attacks and you're not using MP skills, then the thing that happens is they'll regenerate that health back eventually. But the more gray health that you build up before you hit them with an MP skill, the more damage they take from that cash out, right? So when you see that critical hit indicator, right, it just means that you happened to, so yeah, when you get a critical hit, it means that you just happened to drain a little bit of HP, right? Hang on. I have to do this more carefully. So yeah, you get like a critical hit when you've drained a little bit of their when you dealt them like a little bit of great health damage and then you drain it, that's a critical hit. But if you manage to drain even more, right, then it becomes a brutal hit and it's even more lost. And that's the basics of how DNF Duel works. Oh right, you also have a guard button, which lets you more easily block cross-ups and things like that. Because as long as you're holding guard, you'll block, but then you can't tech throws. And you can also do like rolls with the guard button. And the most important thing is that, the last and most important thing is that if you have, if you're in awakening state, right? So if your HP is below whatever threshold you pick for your cube, so gold cube, you notice that big chunk of the life bar that has like raised up? That indicates where your awakening threshold is. So with the gold cube, right, your awakening threshold is at 30 HP. With the clear cube, your awakening threshold is at 50% HP. And while you're in awakening, once per match, you get to be able to use your awakening skill, which is basically your super move. And I want to say that if you whip your awakening, let me double check. Hang on. Alright. Yeah, Spectre's not the best example, I gotta step back. So yeah, even if you miss, if you miss the awakening skill, right, then that's it, pretty much, right? And so DNF Duel, despite the look of it, is also not a game. You don't have a lot of air mobility with most characters in DNF Duel. So it is kind of a ground-based game, but also it is very much not like how Street Fighter is a ground-based game. Characters can have a lot of movement options or otherwise like aggressively cover ground and just like absolutely fuck people up, and it's great. Spectre in particular also fits this category because her aerial... Hey, Kettle.
ナイトソウル
Her aerial skill is a move called Booze, which basically lets her, like, do... While she's in air, do one grapple point in basically 8 directions. So she has, like, an 8-way dash in the air.
低くにつままれ低くにつままれ
And depending on which version of Booze you use,
つままれ
right? Depending on which version of Booze you use, you can get different follow-ups with it. So Spectre's main thing is that she punishes from a distance, right? Or she attacks from a distance really well.
ナイトブラッケ
Let me turn back on the immediate recovery. And for both characters. So we can kind of see that. So yeah, like, basically, so yeah, basically, right? So yeah, basically, right? Spectre's main thing is that because she can punish, she can hit people from like very far out, right? She can kind of just do stuff like this. And then, especially with her moves that she can jump cancel, she can use Booze as a follow-up to do shenanigans, basically. This one's a little tricky, but as an example, right? I can do this, jump cancel, do that, into that, right? Oh right, I forgot to talk about Berserker's other, or I forgot to talk about her other like awakening stuff. So, right. So the thing to note about Spectre in particular is that gonna lurk and self-care stuff for a bit. All right, Vallejo. So the main thing that makes Spectre very scary also is this move called Daredevil. So I just basically just press the MP skill button. And what happens is I get this buff for a little while. You can sort of see it under my you can see it under my bar there. So it's 242. So while Daredevil is active, right? So while Daredevil is active, you can see all of Spectre's MP skills do get a bit stronger while it's active. I don't think it does the same thing for her regular skills, but let me see. Never mind, I might be full of shit. Yeah, so basically Spectre gets a little bit of a damage buff while Daredevil is active, but if you press the button again, you get this move called Last Order, which is dash cancelable, right? So if you manage to like land Last Order, it makes a lot of her conversions a lot tighter. So as an example, right? Right? And then you kind of do other stuff like that. Now, the thing is that using Last Order will end Daredevil state. But while it's active, you can also do things like... You can also like directly cancel her MP skills into each other while Daredevil is active. So basically, right, when Daredevil is active, basically speaking, she becomes when Daredevil is active, Spectre basically becomes a lot stronger and a lot more dangerous. The main thing that's kind of difficult about using Spectre, though, is that like you have to spend MP in order to get a lot of like really good conversions with her. But so it goes, you know. That's the wrong move. She does have some kind of complex stuff like what I'm trying to do. Well, this isn't complex in as much as like I tend to do the input kind of messy and it doesn't come out correctly. But you can also do cool stuff, like for example, if I can do it. I'm just a little too slow on that, so that's why it's not coming out. So we do but that does work. That does actually combo. I'm just doing it too slow. Let's see. So, right, and so you can do like things like that, and it works, and it combos. But even if you're not trying to do complex stuff like that, you can very easily do things like right, like out of Shaker Blast, you can do booze and chop people and knock them down like right there, and it's a hard knockdown so that you get the kind of thing and you can kind of go from there. And yeah, characters in this game basically kind of just do the most, is the simplest way to put it. Like I said before, the way that aiding kind of like does the design philosophy is that like characters kind of do whatever the fuck they want. Like, that's kind of the design philosophy, really. It's like characters kind of just do whatever they feel like. And it's pretty scary. It's also pretty fun if you're willing to kind of just like... Oh, hold up. Hang on, I gotta check this real quick. Sorry. Is he actually... Huh, hold on. I'm just going to Twitch real quick just to check one thing. Is Lotus actually playing DNF Duel right now? I'm kind of curious. Because I follow Lotus Asakura on... Yeah! His room is up right now. Let's go in. Hold on. Whoops. Forgot to switch again. Let's go in. Also, the connection's good, so that doesn't hurt. The only thing I'm sad about with Spectre is that she doesn't have a good brown girl color, and I'm very sad about that. That's the only thing I'm really sad about. It's not like Striker, where I have like two nice brown girl colors. Like, nope. Spectre is just pale as a Jiven sun. But yeah, we're just gonna keep it loose and keep it casual. I'm not trying to like play ranked in DNF duel. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get done up because like people who have been playing like Vanguard and things like that. Damn. Yeah, like I'm fully expecting to get done up for a while because like people who stuck with DNF duel stuck with DNF duel and I haven't, so I'm fully expecting just to get cooked up. Oops. Oh wow. Whoa! What a DP. Yeah, Vanguard is spicy. Yeah, I'm not upset about that at all. Vanguard is spicy. I don't know what all changes he got, but yeah, this still feels about like the way he was. Right. Why did I roll right in? I rolled right in. Yeesh. Yeesh. Oh no, it didn't come out. And I got hit by DP. Yeah, the main thing that I'm still messing up a little bit is that the input for ooh yeah, that was good. I thought I could parry. I thought I had the parry input. I messed it up. So yeah, the other hard thing that's kind of the other sort of thing for Spectre that's kind of difficult. Dang. Yeah, the hard thing in particular is that like I could switch to Striker. I could switch to Striker if I felt like being sweaty, because that's technically the character that I was playing most in this game. And Striker is technically closer to like the way that I play Cammy, for example, right? I could very much literally just kind of bust out Striker and be like super sweaty about it. But I'm not really feeling like the need to be like that. I kind of want to just figure out how to play Spectre and learn a couple of things.
The Laser Evolution Reporter Challenger, round 1.
Oh, does he have armor on that? Damn. Well, I'm sad. I'm not even upset, really. That's a lot. Alright. Ah. So yeah, you see how So the interesting thing about the MP gauge is that it also works the sort of the same way that the drive meter works in Street Fighter 6, where even if you technically don't have the meter to burn on like an MP skill, if you have at least one MP, you can do it. It's just that you go into burnout afterward. Right. I can't air block. You cannot air block in this game. So, if you're... So yeah, like getting into the air in this game is like really committal, and you have to be very careful about that, because you cannot air block. And I forgot about that. So I jumped up into the air like a clown, going like, I can block, and it's like, no, that doesn't work like that. I really wonder what changes they gave this man, because either I didn't get to play many Vanguards, or they sauced him up super hard with the update. Yep. Ooh. Oh, right, no, shouldn't do that. Walked right into that. Dang. How plus are these man's buttons, though? It's interesting, because, like I said, I didn't play this game, like, a lot, so I have entirely internalized the fact that, like, I'm gonna get done up a bunch. You know, I'm willing to try Striker. Let's see. So basically, right, the thing that the cube system does for this game, right, and I think this is just me putting on the game design hat for a second, because before the cube system became a thing, right, you only had 30% awakening and then a set of really strong buffs, right? But what the cube system does is it basically asks you to make a trade, right? I may still die, honestly, because this person knows the shit. Yeah, Yeah. Fair. Interesting. I don't know if rolling is the right answer for a lot of those or not. Because there are gaps in those moves. Yeah. Technically speaking, right, the reason why I prefer clear cube for striker over gold cube is because I know that my other stuff is weaker, but I like being able to put more damage on and more pressure. And that's the thing that the cube system really did for this game. It's early days yet, because the patch is not even like a week old yet. Yeah, fair. And the other thing about using the clear cube, though, is that, like, ooh, that was good. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that was good. Yeah, I'm not even upsetty about that. That was good. So it looks like there are gaps where I can like roll through some of what he's doing. Yeah, it looks like there are spots where we can roll through what he's doing, and it's not so bad. Oh, I'm still in line on this one. Okay. I was like, huh, why can't I select other ones? It's like, oh, that's why. But yeah. Okay, this should be interesting. Let's take a look and see how this match goes. Let's see what this launcher knows and see how much of a fucking ass whooping I'm in for. Because I think Terra Knight 4 is like one of like the higher rankings in this game. Yeah, and the interesting thing about this Vanguard, I noticed it earlier, but it is worth pointing out, is that, like, the thing about this Vanguard in particular is that they have a good enough setup for their combos where it's like, even though they're putting themselves into exhaustion a lot, they wind up keeping the combo going just long enough to get back to minimum AP. So yeah, like the Vanguard keeps their the Vanguard when they get this Vanguard specifically when they get their combos, they keep them going long enough that even if they get into exhaustion state, they actually wind up looping. They wind up looping back to at least minimum MP, so they can like throw out another one and keep it going. And it's interesting because Launcher has the zoning tools to kind of like to contest Vanguard's longer normals. But then once Vanguard gets in, shenanigans ensue. Wow, I'm kind of scared. If I have to fight this launcher, I'm probably going to die. I'm very, very scared. But it's also kind of exciting. Ooh! And this is gold cube, so that should... Oh, wow. Wow. Dang, that's unfortunate. I thought that the power from gold cube awakening skill would kill. I really thought so. But, nah, didn't seem so. Unfortunate.
目標発見火力パッケージを求む The Space Evolution Imposter Challenger Round 1 Fight! 発生したエレキにエキストルーディ
Alright, another fun fact about this game while we're watching and waiting. While I have on the Japanese voice acting, this game doesn't have English voice acting, but it has Japanese. I don't remember which version of Chinese, if it's Mandarin or Cantonese. But it has Japanese voice acting, either Mandarin or Cantonese voice acting, and Korean voice acting. Because Nexon is a Korean games company. So by default, yeah. So like they do basically so basically like the sort of default voice acting for DNF Duel, especially if you like go look at like character trailers and things, is the Korean voices. The reason why I have on Japanese voices is because I'm not fluent in Japanese, but because I understand enough of it, I like hearing voices that I can sort of understand what they're saying. Especially for the battle dialogues where we don't have subtitles. Okay, launcher. I see you out here. I respect it. Honestly, I'm kind of scared. I may just leave these two to fight, because getting dicked on by launcher kind of scares me a little bit. Oh. Yeah, this Vanguard is really, really deliberate about when they do things like DPs and things like that. Like, this is someone who has played for a while, and you can tell. Because they're very deliberate and very careful about when they do things like Vanguard DPs, when they're throwing out other buttons and things like that. I sort of know. When I say sort of know, I mean only in the sense that, like, I have something of an inkling of when I can, like, roll through things and things like that, but not as much of one as I would like. So I'm kind of just like, I'm out here stuck, having a hard time.
The Space Evolution Imposter Challenger Round 1
Right, okay. So that's just always punishable. It's okay. Alright. Ooh, good cross up. So we may, well, yeah, Bobby's out. Well, he's not offline, so we may go hang out with Bobby if he's still on by the time we're done. Because Shark suggested it to me elsewhere, and I like that idea because he's playing this new platformer that came out. That is really, really, really good. I bought it because it's just it's such a good game, and I'm thinking very hard about like speedrunning it potentially. I've been saying that about a lot of things, but like real talk, I'm thinking very hard about it because game's good. Why'd I jump? Pop. Pop. I need to stop doing that. I got thrown. Yep. Fuh. Yeah, there's the brutal hit. Oh, there's the DP. There's the DP. So that conversion thing that you just saw, right? I forgot to explain this mechanic. So when you take damage, right, and you have a little bit of gray health, right? An alternative when you have gray health. An alternative to letting your gray health recover when you have it is that instead you can choose. Oh, that's fair. Probably because Striker is fast enough to slip around Spectre fucking up. Probably. It's probably why that pick happened. But I don't know, because I don't know enough about this game to be sure. But yeah, like when you have a little bit of white health, you can choose to, instead of recovering it, you can choose to sacrifice the white health in order to basically get like a roaming cancel from Guilty Gear. Yep. Oh. Ah, yeah, there's the... I was like, I knew that they were gonna do the dive kick again after I blocked the mid-air tornado kick, and then I fucked up and I, Right, Oh yeah, this is much better. This match is a little closer, so I can actually, like, try a couple of things. Yeah. So I have a fix on that habit, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually meaningfully punish it. That's good. I want to fight this person a lot more. Despite the fact that they have such a fucking weird name, we now have like enough. Yeah, we got like enough. Give or take. There's enough kind of like loose gaps in what they're doing that I can actually like try a couple of things and not feel like. Okay, so that's good to know. Right, it's not my turn after dive kick. Yeah, this is also the same thing I do to people whenever I play Striker, so, you know, not upset. Makes sense. Oh yeah, good throw. Couldn't time the parry. Yep, there's throw. There's throw again, good. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. If we get to go again, I hope that they use Striker again. Or it could be Enchantress time, which is fine. I have no idea how this matchup works because I fought Enchantress precisely never time. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's fair. I tried to grab and got hit. Wow, I can't believe that actually reached that way. That's kind of funny. I did the grapple in the direction. I did the grapple in the direction away, and it still reached the cut still reached. Dang, that's kind of fucked up. Alright, I forgot what character I was for a second. Alright, whoops. Yeah. I just need to be in situations where I don't have to rely on the parry. Otherwise, that shit's just not gonna work. I gotta stop messing against that. Because I know that they're gonna do the triple kicks afterward. I know they're gonna do the. I know they're gonna do the triple kicks afterward, and I keep pressing buttons. Oh, Lotus might have closed the room. Oh well. Happens. Then we'll do a couple ranked matches just to kind of kill a little time before we head out. But if I had to guess, probably Lotus closed the room because he's probably done. So, alright. One combo, if I can keep it simple, then we're probably good. I just did not fuck it up. Yep, that's fair. Right, that doesn't reach. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's see. Okay, but that does work. Like if they block last order, then that gives me a little time to work, which makes sense. I'm alright with that. That makes sense. Dive kick? Yep.
ライトボールドラフォークやるムーブライトライトボールチェイライトプライドトラクリア
Yeah, because like the thing about Spectre in particular, I know I've been quiet for a minute because I've been thinking. Uh-oh. Nice roll. The rolls are on point though. They have a bit of landing lag, they have a bit of recovery lag at the end, but
I'm
dead, I think. We gotta see, because Clear Cube does not. Yeah, Clear Cube doesn't do as much damage. Ah. Yeah, I beefed it. Because yeah, the main thing is that when you have, like I said before, when you have Clear Cube on, right, your awakening skill does not do as much damage, right? So that's kind of the trade-off. If you take Clear Cube, you get to your awakening faster, but it does less damage. Oh, it might be the same person, which is fine. Like, if not a lot of people are playing ranked, then that's also okay. There we go. Ooh. Unfortunate for them, they walked right into it. Uh-oh. Okay. Somehow doing that twice just worked. We take those, I guess. It's like, alright, whatever. Do it twice. It should be fine. So let's see here. I can't double jump. Good throw. It's not gonna kill because it is clear cube. Nearly dead, but it's clear cube, so. I probably could have just kept doing nonsense at the last order just to like psych them out. Good throw. Uh-oh. My throw range is not as long as I would have liked. I was like, those should work here, and I was not close enough. So I kind of just died. But so it goes. Ah, too early. Ooh, spicy. I saw that low kick. Ooh. They tried it, and I just came down with the helm splitter.
ながら年代物のウイスキー。
That was unfortunate for them. I was just like, but what if I just came down with the helm splitter? What if I just did a helm splitter? Yeah, I like the NF duel. Like, this game is really wild and it's a little weird trying to like figure out.
Like,
覚悟が足りない。
It's sort of weird trying to like figure out. Like, it is also like a really, yeah. So like, DNF is also like absolutely just a really wild game. So if you're like, yo, listen, I like my games to be like a little grounded and not like all over the fucking place, this is not your game. I'll be straight up with you about that.
The Space Evolution Imposter Challenge!
Last order didn't come out quick enough. Unfortunate. Yeah, Kunoichi does a double jump, but she's like one of the only characters. Wow, recovered in time to still throw me, to still back throw me. That's pretty weird, but it's okay. Let's see. And then once this one is over, that's the end of this. That's the end of stream. So. Good though. Ooh, the lows. Yeah, and I don't have anything fast enough. Ooh, nice patience. Whew. Yeah, the main thing is that Spectre has a hard time on the defense. Good though. Oh shit, I made it! I can't believe it. I got the choppy. This is a good match to end on. Even if I happen to lose, I don't really care. Good reversal. Ooh. Yep. And I got hit. But that's okay. Good delay on the frog, and I messed up the punish, but it's okay. Detonated. Flame tornado getting chopped up a couple times. Fire for that. Fire for that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That happens. But, alright. And I believe, though, that is... Oh. Dang. The one and done happens sometimes. But, alright. That's that for stream. So, thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let's go see if Bobby is still on. If I have a mod here, I would appreciate if I can get, the thingies. Okay, so he switched over to Soul Survivor. Okay, so he's just doing like an indie game medley stream now. Well, we can't go to Joy. I'm still gonna have a tap up for Joy though to go see how she's doing. So I'm gonna keep a tap up for her, but we're probably not gonna go there. Yeah, you know what? We can go hang out with Bobby. He does a variety of things. He likes to play. Oh, huh. Lotus didn't close the room? Question mark. I'll go hang out in the chat a little bit anyway for him. But yeah, let's go hang out with Bobby because I think he's going to be on for a while. So yeah, Bobby plays like a variety of games. He's really good at fighting games. He has like a really sick Ken in Street Fighter 6. It's Links! Exclamation point Links. I appreciate you saying you tried, but exclamation point Links. There you go. Right, so Medium. I have my game design articles and stuff over there. I'm supposed to be writing one for Legend of Legaia, but my brain has been eaten by programming, so that's why I haven't made any progress on it. At some point, I'll start writing it so that it gets up there and gets on. Stream VODs, I also need to start organizing those. But yeah, all of our VODs of the things that we play and all that are over on YouTube, /SJH Does Games. And that's where you can find that. My Ko-Fi, if you want to support the stream without giving money to Amazon and Jeff Bezos, I keep more of the money from a Ko-Fi sub. So if you do like $5, I keep like $4 and change of it. So, and on the other hand, like a Twitch sub, I only get like 50%, and then I only see that if I get a payout. So if you want to support the stream, Ko-Fi is also an option if you don't want to pay a sub. Alternatively, if you prefer to have like more practical in terms of like, oh yeah, well, I can't do that, but I like gifts and things. My phone is available over there. You can help the crowd fund some of the bigger things, like a desk arm pair for when I get like a third monitor, so I can like go back to having a 2-monitor setup for Ariel over here and things like that. And then all my other social links are on my card. So like Instagram, TikTok, all those other things. Though I don't really use TikTok that much. Instagram, you'll see pictures of me doing stuff on occasion. Mastodon, I talk about some of my game dev stuff over there. Co-host, I just do a lot of like, is where I do a lot of my posting nowadays, just because like I like the vibe of co-host a lot. So yeah, those are all the spots that you can find me. So yeah, we're gonna go hang out with Bobby. So Sin, if you could also do me a shout out for him. It is no longer the Blacktastic. You have to do BOBBEIGH. But yeah, he plays a variety of games, like I was saying earlier. Fighting games. He really likes indie games. Earlier, he was playing a really, really cool platformer by the name of. Let me refresh my Steam library so I can remember what it is. I always remember this. I always forget the second part because my brain does not want to cooperate. And thank you, Kaz, and everybody else also for being here. So yeah, as much as y'all say thank you, Gravity Circuit. Thank you. So he was playing Gravity Circuit earlier, but now he is playing. Some. What's the name of this game? Soul Survivors. So yeah, let's see. RAIDBO. Yeah, hit him with an SJH Does raids. Throw in your favorite emotes from any channel that you want. Let him know who sent you, all that other stuff. Next stream will be this upcoming Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. More Legend of Dragoon. We're working our way steadily through Disc 3 and some of the shenanigans that are going on thereof. And then next week, Friday, I feel like for the next little while, DNF and Street Fighter 6 are probably the 5. So we'll see how those things go. So, till the next time I see y'all, whenever that is, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, don't go outside if you don't have to, and be excellent to each other. But not to bigots, racists, turfs, sexists, Elon Musk stands, who are we throwing under the bus today? Can't really think of anybody. Today has been kind of too chill for that. Rage quitters in fighting games. We didn't have any today, thank goodness, but if you're a rage quitter in a fighter game, it means that you're a loser. Don't be a loser. Alright, y'all. Till next time I see y'all, whenever that is. Take care. Bye-bye.